everybody, Hendrick here. I want to talk to you about a service that can save you money. I'm talking about Flash Mobile. There's some good plans anywhere between $32 and about $75 per line. Unlimited talk, text, and data. To find out more details, get with your local ACN distributor. And God bless y'all. The James A. Hendrick School of Leadership and Flash Mobile forever. This is J.R. Hendrick here. Welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio. This is a podcast for leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs. We all learn the ins and outs of the strenuous life. I'm taking over this particular introduction because, well, Jimmy kind of does dumb sometimes, and well, he's an overwhelm. So I'll be taking over him with autopilot this today. In fact, the next couple of days to see to it he does the right thing about his business. Now, something else. Jimmy is joining ACM. He's going to become a distributor, and so on this podcast and at least two other podcast outlets, we're going to put his ACM link. Now, I digress. We need to get down to the brass tacks. Three rules of power. You know, some of the business world, they put us through a power quagmire, but not network marketing, and certainly not ACN. These are the three rules of power that I've learned from working with Jimmy. Number one, authenticity. All right, now look, if you're going to sell people a story in your business, you've got to be authentic. People got to know that you know that you know. I mean, I'm not saying know everything, but know enough that they're passionate about their product or whatever. So many people, when they think of the rules of power, you're thinking about corporate America. Well, I got to say this. Jimmy and I agree that the entrepreneurs, the small business people, they deserve just as much a piece of the pie, if not more. Because especially you get in a company like ACN, it's not cutthroat. Jimmy and I can tell you that they go by an ethics code. But that authenticity. Let me tell you something. You ever been through a training program called the Landmark Forum? I want you to go through there and see how it works with you. They'll teach you how to be authentic. Now, that being said, Jimmy and I don't necessarily agree with their brand of authenticity. Well, what can I say? Anyhow, here's the second one. Be honest. Now, people say, come on, that's not in the real business world. It isn't mine and Jimmy's. Now, a good granddad's lesson is to be as honest as the day is long. Because he could say to a grandson that's willing to sit there and listen to him. Trust me. It's a good thing to listen to your granddad and respect your granddad, what he has to say. One of the things he'd say to me is, son, I better not ever catch you in a lie. Because if I catch you in a lie, I'm going to whoop you. He said, now, but if you tell the truth, you may get in trouble, but it won't be that too bad at all, He said, the one thing I hate worse than a thief is a liar. And so, there's some cutthroat people that love to test people's integrity, and I just want to say this: shut your mouth. We don't need to quagmire business ethics like some people do. Jimmy and I, we grew up country Baptist. And let me tell you something. That preacher gives you a lesson on ethics. You sit there and you listen to him. You know what I mean? And the same thing goes, with Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They got some ethics deal. Now, some people may say, well, may question ethics if it's grounded so strictly, but I think it needs to. Okay, be honest. Let me tell you something. Being dishonest and lying and cheating, that was one way to disrespect a Southern granddad. There are a few other ways that I know of, but that's one way. So you need to have that complete honesty. Here's a third one. And you really need to think about this. Discipline and determination. Continue in those things. You see, I'm going to say this. Real power, nobody gives you power. Real power is something that you keep in here. Don't give other people your power. Alright, now this same show for the big business slickers. Although you can be an entrepreneur and big business and keep a code of ethics. Listen, power is something you keep in here, and you know where you begin with that? Ethics. And where do you get your ethics? Where do you get your ethics? Now, I ain't got much time left, but I'm just. This ain't no secret. Jimmy and I know it. You get your ethics in here. The good book, the Bible. That's a good ethical code. Now, granted, some businesses have codes of ethics. And I think that's good. I don't think people should cheat the system. Let's not do that. Listen to me. Lord Acton said, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. But I think he's talking about the power and authority that's shown out there in the world, in corporate America and politics. Not in business. Hope you enjoy listening to Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the adventure. Until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. And until next time, I'll say this. Think strong, live strong, and live the strenuous life. God bless each and every one of you. Now y'all take care now, you hear?